Manchester United 2, Liverpool 2, and Manchester United take a point home from Anfield, which is something that's very difficult to do. The last time we even scored at Anfield was Jesse Lingard back in December 2018, and we've managed to score 2 goals at Anfield today, take away a point. And when you look at the context of that game, Liverpool off the back of a massive West Ham thrashing, where we've been off the back of one of our worst periods ever. I'm very, very happy. We needed a point. We needed something today. And what we got from Manchester United was fight and desire. They gave everything. And I think Bruno Ugarte being back obviously makes a huge difference. I thought Liverpool gave us a bit of a challenge in the second half. Liverpool came out in the second half, looked dangerous. Mac Alliste at times was causing problems. Obviously, Gakpo, when he found the space, he scored. But other than that, I thought that Manchester United were compact, and I felt that we deserved the draw. I know Liverpool's XG was a lot higher, but they had 4 big chances to our 3 big chances. I know Núñez could have gotten and won the game, but Lenny Euro made the most fantastic challenge. Maybe Maguire could have won the game at the end, but apparently he might have been offside. Xerxes. It was a very mixed game. Amad had a header which went behind him. Højlund had a chance. Gakpo had a chance early on. Obviously, Mac Alliste had his chance. Nana had to make some saves at the end. It was a very, very end-to-end game. And what stood out for me was the fact that I knew Liverpool were going to come out better in the second half. I've seen Liverpool a lot this season. I've pretty much watched all their games. I know what they're like. They can sometimes not have the best first half, but Slot will change something and they'll come out and they'll show a new intensity in the second half. They did that versus Ipswich. They did that versus Brighton. And what I was worried about at half time, even though I was really happy with the first half performance, was, are Man United going to keep that in the second half, or are Liverpool going to come out and do what Liverpool do? And obviously we go 1-0 up, brilliant. Cody Gakpo, fantastic moment from him. He was fantastic. Makes it 1-1. I think we can't even hold on to that lead for a few minutes, but I thought, you know what? We've conceded. Is the momentum going to swing Liverpool's way? And it didn't really. It was still quite balanced after 1-1. Michael Oliver, penalty. It probably is a penalty in theory because the arm is there, but it's so unlucky. It's such an unlucky one to concede. And I think it was a game to forget for De Ligt. And Liverpool make it 2-1, and I'm just done. When Liverpool make it 2-1, I am so done because I know we're 2-1 behind. We've actually played all right. It's not like we're 2-1 behind and it's been coming and you're just like, yeah, fair enough. We'd actually played all right, and I was fuming. And I thought, this is where Liverpool are just going to make it 3-1, 4-1. I felt the player mentality at United's fragile. This is where Liverpool make it maybe 3-1. And we came back and we made it 2-2. And we played to that final whistle where the last chance of the game fell to us. So I couldn't be happy with that because all I wanted was for Man United to play that game to the final whistle, be in that game to the final whistle, not concede any silly goals from set pieces, which we didn't, luckily. And yeah, I got that. I got effort, not concede within the first 10 minutes, give everything. Defensively compact performance. I forgot to put Diallo in my match review, but I actually thought that Trent was probably the weak spot for Liverpool today. And I thought Diallo had his best game under Amorim. He was really causing Trent problems down that left-hand side. Trent was playing a little bit like his head was in Madrid. And I think the one thing I will say is Liverpool didn't press us as much as last time. Now, I don't know if that's because we didn't have Casemiro pressing trigger, but last time out, Liverpool destroyed us because they pressed us. And obviously, Szoboszlai, I'm very glad that Szoboszlai wasn't in that Liverpool lineup today. Him and Diaz killed Casemiro in the press last time. But I felt that actually United were very up for it today. They were very up for it today. They've been low on confidence. I was worried that Liverpool were just going to press us and come out more intense, and they didn't. And I think having Ugarte and Bruno back in the side, who had a week's rest because of the Newcastle games, are 2 best players when it comes to movement off the ball, ground coverage. It meant that actually, energy-wise, we weren't being outrun by Liverpool like we have in the last few games against them, which was good to see. So we're going to talk about Ugarte. We're going to talk about Bruno Fernandes. Mainoo had a very good performance. It's mad to think that just over a week ago, people were giving him all this stick and he's dropped 2 very good performances. I thought Maguire was really good today. Really, really good today. He was really good at set pieces, causing threat both ends, made some massive tackles. And Michael Oliver gave him a yellow for a fantastic challenge. I was fuming, but Ugarte, out of possession, did everything. There was like a 4-on-1 and Liverpool had a few transition opportunities where I thought, here we go, Liverpool are going to score. And Ugarte was there. And when he even got the ball, he didn't give it away. He retains it well. He made good passes. We know Ugarte brings the athleticism and everything we need off the ball. But on the ball, he brought lots of what we needed. His control, he retained the ball well, was really good. I think Bruno Fernandes, man of the match, it was between him and Ugarte. But Bruno was everywhere today, and it was that 10 out of 10 performance where he just really delivered a captain's performance today, Bruno Fernandes. And these were his game numbers: 87 touches, 1 assist, 4 key passes, 41 out of 58 accurate passes, 3 out of 3 dribbles, 11 out of 13 duels won, 3 tackles, 3 tackles, 11 out of 13 duels won. In a game like Liverpool, you need to win the battle. You need to win the duel. And that is what Bruno Fernandes did. He had a week's rest. He never gets a week's rest in his life. And it gave him this new lease of energy where he was winning everything. He was everywhere. Off the ball, picking up when he played in the pivot when Mainoo came off, when he played as the 10. He was everywhere helping the team. He set the tempo. He set the intensity. He was dribbling. He was progressing the ball. He was playing these nice passes. The only criticism I had of him was, take it on your weak foot sometimes. When he was doing the little, trying to be too skillful. But he was involved heavily. He was creating things. Was just doing everything, setting the tempo. And I think H described as well, a lot of people will rightly talk about Bruno Fernandes' emotional impact on our game. But today he was brilliant. It was a captain's performance. He set the tone, was confident in his actions and constantly communicating, cleaning everything. I felt that was true Bruno, Ugarte and Mainoo too. It was a captain's performance from Bruno. People questioned Bruno in big games, but the maturity and the captain's performance he showed today, I was really, really impressed with Bruno Fernandes, who was the man of the match today. Absolutely everywhere. I was very impressed with Mainoo, Ugarte, Bruno. They're the 3 best midfielders in the side. Amad Diallo, again, struggled in the first half, but, he's a game changer at 10. The reason Amad plays at 10 is because he can change the game, whereas Anthony can't, other attackers can't. But I do feel like we need Amad to be duplicated and have him at right wing back. Now, Mazraoui was solid, but we struggled in that first half when it comes to carrying the ball and getting up the pitch and progression down that right-hand side. Delo was causing loads of problems down that left-hand side, but it was a deserved point. It was good to see some goals. I thought, was it going to be a 0-0 after the first half? But they gave us an entertaining game in the second half. You couldn't sit, and it was entertaining. As soon as that Martinez goal went in, and what a finish from Martinez as well. I mean, Højlund, man, you should be taking some finishing tips off Martinez. But as soon as that goal went in, the game just opened up. It was fantastic. And yeah, I also want to say the subs really impressed me. It was really good to see Garnacho come on, but not just Garnacho. Just going to change mics here. Just change mics here. So sorry if it's lagging. But not just Garnacho come on and get an assist and make an impact, but Yoro came on versus Arsenal, was unbelievable. Came on versus Liverpool. What a challenge. Got us a point there. It was really good to see them show up. But we're going to talk about Ugarte because I think the title is we need to talk about Ugarte. 100% aerial duels won, 35 passes completed, 5 long passes attempted, 5 completed. His switches of players, long balls is long, but Ugarte's passing is better than he gets credit for. But 5 ball recoveries, 4 tackles, 3 dribbles, 2 clearances, that 3v1 or 4v1 that Liverpool had there. Oh, the way he dealt with that. Outstanding. He was so missed versus Newcastle, stopped a 4-on-1 attack, stopped so many transition opportunities, dominated the midfield. Him and Kobe are just gelling. Bruno was working well with them, and he's been consistently good. 7, 8, and 9 out of 10 performances in every game since Ten Hag left, displaying, composure under pressure today. Liverpool pressed him. It was quality. It wasn't like Casemiro who folded and gave the ball away. I like Casemiro, but he's not physically at the Premier League level anymore. The difference between Casemiro and Ugarte, you could see it. He wasn't phased under pressure. He was so much better on the ball than I think Ugarte gets credit for. I thought he retained the ball well. I thought he switched play well. I thought he made some tidy touches, some tidy passes. I thought everything about Ugarte today was really, really tidy. Garnacho came on, really good cross. I thought Garnacho's energy was needed in that game. It was a game of running. It was a game that was end-to-end, and there was going to be spaces for Garnacho, and Trent was very gettable today, and Garnacho gets in and gets the cross, and Liverpool probably could have defended that cross a lot better, but I thought Garnacho did well. Lenny Yoro, and Darwin Núñez had a huge opportunity. I thought Darwin Núñez was going to win it for Liverpool there, and that tackle from Lenny Yoro single-handedly won us a point. I think if he started over De Ligt today, maybe we would have got the 3 points. And that's no criticism to De Ligt because we missed him when he was out. I think De Ligt's a solid centre-back. But he went diving in for the first goal. The handball, which I know was unlucky for the penalty. I felt that Lenny Yoro, he came on versus Arsenal, was unbelievable. He was part of the City win, and he came on versus Liverpool, was unbelievable. I think Lenny Yoro has been very good for United in his cameos. It's about moulding him in. Amad started slow. He had a poor game to begin with, fell on his back, misheaded it, wasn't falling for him, but he was very tidy. When he got the ball, he wasn't going to give it away. He was going to keep the ball, and we needed that versus Liverpool. We needed to keep the ball. We needed that control. Amad very much brought that, one possession 5 times, put in a shift defensively. I felt that Amad and Bruno did a very disciplined shift in terms of actually stopping the threat of Trent and Robbo when it came to getting forward as well. I noticed the movement was sort of nullifying the overloads, which was, Amorim, we have to speak about Amorim. I think Amorim got it just tactically spot on. I think he got it the way he set us up was tactically spot on. You could tell that Amorim had a bit longer to work with the squad in training because there was principles there. Keep the ball, the way that we set up, it was so much more disciplined. And then, as I said, 2 out of 2 take-ons completed. A fantastic goal from Amad. Winner versus City. Goals versus Liverpool. Huge from Amad. The problems today, Mac Alliste and Gakpo, they caused problems. They found pockets of space at times. Michael Oliver, absolute joke. I knew he was going to do something in this fixture. And, Liverpool did not press us as much as last time. Maybe that's due to no Casemiro being a pressing trigger or no Szoboszlai. I definitely think that helped. But it deserved the point. We did better from set pieces. Maguire was really good as well. So, yeah, really happy with the point. Hopefully we can push on, take that to Arsenal that look gettable. And we were all right at the Emirates. And then also we've got Southampton next in the league. So hopefully this gives us a bit of confidence and momentum in the Southampton game, get the 3 points there and actually stop looking like we could get relegated and really push on now and get back into that top 10. Big up everyone for watching. See you next time. Bye.